Volunteer Park Criterium is a closed circuit bike race. It's about 3 minutes up the street here at Volunteer Park. Open to all ability levels from beginners to pro. I'm really excited to train for this summer because I've raced it about 5 times. This is my home court. My team is sponsoring and organizing it. That's Taco Time Northwest. And so yeah, I was sick for a couple of weeks, and so I've got a lot of pent-up energy to really give it all I've got. And this race is going to take you got to be basically in shape enough to stay with the pack, but you also got to have a great sprint at the end. So that's what I need to build. As I said, I've done it about 5 times, never cracked the podium, never been in the top 3, been in the top 10 a couple of times. And I'm racing in Category 4-5 Masters, which is kind of the entry-level old guys division. And I did actually win a race the end of last summer, about a year ago, in this category. So it is within the realm of possibility. So here we go. 2019, just finished 32 minutes on the trainer, very low watts. I'm feeling a lot better. I don't look that good, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was the last 11, 12 days. Had a cold, turned into a flu. Was out for 3 days of work, worked through it, but I couldn't ride the bike. Looking forward to a very full season, and I need to get my ass in gear here. So please root for me. I've started testing my heart rate variability. I'm using a Wahoo Ticker heart rate monitor and an app called HRV for training. The idea is the less variability in your heart rate, the more recovered you are and the harder workout you can do. So I'm glad to see this is coming down since I've been sick the last week. I did easy intervals at about 60% effort. Still trying to take it easy and make sure that I'm fully healthy. Noticed one more thing, and that's that I'm about 5 pounds underweight. I guess that's better than being 5 pounds overweight. Okay, tonight we're doing P90X legs and back. Still not actual bike riding, but this is a leg workout that I have must have done 100 times over the last 10 years. It's an old one. It alternates between a couple leg exercises, and then if you're following the instructions, you have to do pull-ups. But I've got a whole bunch of other stuff that I mix in because I don't have a pull-up bar and I don't want to do pull-ups tonight. So time lapse, here we go. Well, believe it or not, that was actually really strenuous. I've never made a video before, but I could tell from the video how bad my form was and how I wasn't going nearly as deep into those exercises as I thought I have when I've always done it. So I'm gonna have to try again next week and do that again, unfortunately, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to walk tomorrow.
Good morning, tacos. It's 8:30 in the morning down on Lake Washington, trying to do an active recovery ride. Overslept a little bit, but the road was dry, so it took a lot to get out of the house on time, but I got out of the house and I'm down here. Gonna be riding this stretch a lot in the next 60 days, but it's nice right now because the flowers are blooming.
Thursday means Seward Park. So I'm back on Lake Washington Boulevard, heading down for the 6 o'clock race. It's just starting to rain a little bit. More like a heavy mist. Makes it good weather for a bike race. Okay, so here we are, the last half lap of the race. There's actually a guy off the front, so we're all racing for second here. But this is a good example of what I'm up against for Volunteer Park. This is Seward Park, but the course is very similar in that the lap is a similar length, and each lap is half downhill and half uphill. So everybody's jockeying for position here, and they've really kind of started the sprint right at the bottom of this hill. But the trick is, as you can see, I stay with them up the bottom of the hill here to this sort of false flat, and then I can't stay with them. So I'm going to need to do a ton of sprint and interval training to be able to build and make my sprint longer so I can stay with them. Of course, tonight I was happy to just finish with this pack as this kid passes me. I was more than happy to just finish with this pack after having been sick the last couple of weeks. But you can see my work is cut out for me as another guy nips me right at the line. Thursday night. I'm really happy to have finished at the back of the pack, not get dropped, as we say. Justin had a good race, won a preem, finished in the top 5, 10, top 5 or 10. Yeah, basically I'm happy that my legs are still spinning. All right, tacos, what's up? It's Saturday afternoon. Some of my plans for today fell through. I've got a 2-hour window here, it looks like, until it starts raining again. So I'm warming up inside, and then I'm going to go over to Volunteer Park, which is like 3 minutes away, and practice that sprinting, ride the loop. All right, let's go tacos. BGT Juanita. Kirkland 520 bridge.